Hey guys, I'm Shawn Cheek of webpianoteacher.com. How you doing? Today I'm going to teach you how to play Pretzel Logic by Steely Dan. Let's take a listen. All right, it's kind of cool, huh? Using a sound on the kawaii here that sounds a lot like what the keyboardist is using in Steely Dan. So welcome to my piano lessons. I don't use traditional music notation. I use kind of my own notation I invented many years, maybe, 2 or 3 decades ago. But it's to help people who have trouble reading music. And reading music has become a roadblock because you think, I got to learn how to read music so I can play all the fun stuff I want to play. It gets in your way. So I've created this so we can kind of go around that and learn a different way, but not leave anything out. You're going to learn everything you would have. In fact, you might learn more than you would just from sheets, traditional music sheets. So I use letters on the whiteboard. And as you can see, I have these little markings. You get used to it once you dive in and start going after it. So if you've had trouble reading music, give it a try. That seems to be the formula that works for people that had trouble in their life playing, but they love music and they try this and it works for them. Light bulb, and then they go on. So let's try this part one here. I'm going to change from this sound, although this is cool, right? Really sounds like it, but I find for teaching that just the piano sound is better. So even though this sounds cool too, just using a piano sound, but it's going to be better for teaching, okay? So let's get started with this part one here. If you remember the website, you can download my sheets for this, okay? This is just kind of the tip of the iceberg here. And, I have the lessons. Get your sheets downloaded or, put them on a big screen and have fun. Get us a cup of coffee and learn some Steely Dan. So we have a swing rhythm here. See, I have swing and an eighth note there at the beginning at the top. That's da 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 da. That's a swing rhythm. Ba 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 ba. A non-swing rhythm would be a straight rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and but this is da 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 da. So that's what you want to get in your soul here. And we're going to start with the bass, okay? Left hand. A A A. So I'm doing the keyboard part, and I'm kind of adding, some other things here that are going on other instruments to make it really sound like the album. I like to sound like the album, don't you? I don't like to play something that's just kind of elevator music. I want to sound like they do. So A, A, A. Thumb, then pinky, pinky. A, A, A. Then B, D, F sharp with 1, 2, 4. And then C, E, G with 1, 3, 5. So it's da, 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 da. Then we do it again. A, 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 bum, bum, okay? Ba, 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 ba. So that chord is a B minor chord, B, D, F sharp, 1, 2, 4, to C, E, G, 1, 3, 5, okay? So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, da, 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 3, 4, 1, 4, third time, and one more, okay? So you want to learn that first measure, you can kind of play the whole first 4 there, and then we move on to the next part. And I will say that, this is not beginner, though I've seen some beginners do some miraculous things if the desire is there. But sometimes the trouble we have is not because we're stupid or we can't do it or we're not talented. It's because you're trying something that's too hard. You got to work up. You got to play a lot of songs on that low level, and there are a lot of songs that are great songs that are easy to play, okay? And I didn't mean a low song, but a low level of difficulty, okay? It's a fun, cool song, like Let It Be by the Beatles or something like that, or Imagine by John Lennon, something like that with just chord bass, and you work up, okay? But you got to play a lot of that stuff before you're ready you get moved up, automatically as you play a lot of songs, more and more songs, okay? So keep that in mind as you're learning. You might need to, come back to this one if it's too hard. All right. Once you finish those first 4, then we have this neat thing. All right, so I can put da, 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 da. I like that in there because the keyboard may not be playing it, but I like it. A, so A, 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 A. We got to play that, guys, if we're going to be by ourselves and solo piano. This doesn't cut it. But, right? We got to cover that drum beat and the bass line. So let's do it. A, all the way through. And here we're going to go F sharp G with 2 1. A 2 1 2 1. F sharp G, F sharp E. So da 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 da. Okay, it's 4 times. See the 4? All right, right hand is doing this, which you've already learned how to do from the first 4 measures. B minor to C. So going slow and go. A. Second time. Third time. 4. Now, I didn't show you that little tremolo. All that stuff, you know. That's a tremolo. And you're going back and forth. You know, not as fast as you can. Just fast enough to make it sound cool. Sometimes we try to go too fast, and then there's holes in there, and it doesn't sound very good because it's not even. Okay, so make it even, and it'll sound fast. All right, if it's clean, it's going to sound fast. If you try to go too fast and there's holes in it, then it's not going to sound right. Okay, so it's not so much a matter of speed as it is clean and consistent. Now on the after I get there, I'm going to E.G. I'm going to do that. Either 2 and 4 or 3 and 5. So. And to do it, see my wrist? I'm doing it with my wrist, not my fingers. I can't do it with my fingers. I can't make it even. But if I do it with my wrist and I flip floppy like that, then it's a lot easier. Now we put it all together. So this is a lesson in how to practice. You learn, 1 measure, 2 measure, put them together. Learn the next measure, add it on to your structure. Another measure, add it on. And then you try to, play the whole chain. Don't try to learn the whole song at once. That's a sure way to get frustrated and need to quit. So, because of your frustration. So make sure you're biting off what you can chew, what you can handle, okay? Bite-sized sittings for these practice sessions. So very beginning, and go, da-da. Oh, sorry, and go, ba-ba-ba. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. And we're off. 3, 4. Wow. Okay, so there's our part 1. If you liked that, that's only a few measures. There's a lot more to go. I'm going to teach you the whole thing. A lot of fun. And I'll see you on the website, and you can learn a whole lot of more Steely dance songs. I got a ton of them on there, as well as many other bands that I've done over the past almost 20 years now on YouTube and webpianoteacher.com. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later.